What it do, surprise Shawty crew? So this is gonna be like a drive-by word. I still need to go live about the human error and the prophet police and all that. And I need to talk to y'all about kingdom spouses too. I'm aware of that, but everything has been so like specific. Like I've been getting specific instructions. I'm convinced that when my computer does that, it's God, like, yep, or the Holy Spirit. So, but everything has been very specific. So, I'm going to still tell you about different dreams and stuff. Last night was the first time I, recalled my dreams since I got sick, or at least tried to write it down and, tell my mom and them about it. And, I was dreaming it because I was just tripping. Like, my spirit, man, was just trying to cleanse some stuff out of it. Like, that's how I thought I dreamt it. But then throughout the morning, no, God was actually showing me what's going on in the spirit. And I was like, oh, okay. So let me hit on a couple of things. Before I got sick, I got sick last Monday. So today's Thursday. It's been a full 10 days. Okay. And then that frustrates me because I kind of it's all been kind of like a blur. It was straight up warfare. Now, even with me saying that, I be reflecting on different stuff. It could just be the curses on the bloodline. Could it be people practicing witchcraft because they feel a way towards you? Yes, it could also be that too. Okay. And then yesterday though, God was talking to me about it's me versus me sometimes too though. Everything ain't the enemy. Okay. Before I got sick, I was praying against an intimidating spirit. A spirit of intimidation. I wholeheartedly was. And before I got sick, my phone was on Do Not Disturb, all throughout the day, Do Not Disturb. And I didn't know I had put it on there. I have set times that it's on there, but I had noticed, none of my stuff coming through. My phone been like that the whole time. And I had got kind of, there's a different type of reclusive for me. Sometimes it's a reclusive because I don't want to be bothered by people. And that's a personal thing. Sometimes it's a reclusive because it's protection. And so I should have known that I was about to be under attack because of all of that. And I just could feel people worried about me. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. And I don't mean worried about me in a good way, but I could feel people I can feel when I'm on somebody's mind and shouldn't be, if that makes sense. So I could feel all that. I was feeling like that prior to getting sick, and being sick just took it up a notch. Okay, so this is what I want to tell y'all. We realized a few days in that our whole family was under attack. All right, so part of my dream last night, my dad and my uncle and my brother and my nephew, they were digging up a stump in my daddy and them yard. There is no stump in my daddy's and them yard. Okay? And it was a large stump. And anything that grows, it has roots. And they was digging it up. So when God was telling us we was generational curse breakers, when God was telling us the blood is going to be different after you, but it was also going to go back, he meant that. And I think for me, I thought it was going to be yay, curse is broken, let's go. No, the enemy don't want to let us go that easy. He's not going to just let us go without putting up some type of fight, sending intimidating spirits. When I say my whole family was sick in different ways, my whole family, okay? And so there's that. And right before it, I dreamt my family was under attack, and they don't be listening to me, okay? I dreamt it, and I was praying, my sister's praying. I dreamt that. I definitely dreamt that. And I don't know why I was surprised. And another thing, remember, witchcraft is done through jealousy. Remember that. That's a way demons can move to get to you, through jealousy. And even when I was sick, I was God, because I be picking up on different patterns. I was it's this other person that's not family. I was I know she's not still bothering me. And I dreamt, God was telling me don't worry about it. I dreamt she was about to get sucked up in a whole storm, and she was looking at me to help her, and it was the winds that was coming in to get her, they weren't moving me. They weren't finna suck me up. They was coming for her, okay? Let me throw that in there. But back to the whole family. Your breakthrough, if we know that's what's happening right now, our breakthrough is literally, quite literally attached to our families, like the bloodline. Okay? That's why the enemy be fighting us so hard. Okay? So keep pushing. Don't give up. I know it's easier said than done, because I really feel like where I've been the last 10 days. That's how I feel. Like where I've been. To me, that's how I feel in my own life, in my own body. Like, where have I been, right? Okay, so with that, also last night in my dream, I found money in a purse that I don't recall having, but I knew the money was mine. I knew where the money came from. I found money. So I was texting my mama this morning telling her all about the dream, and she was like, yo, that sounds like a lot. But me, because I haven't been recalling them for like a minute, like a week or so, like, I was like, I don't know. You know, like, that's why when I first got sick, I was trying not to even take too much medicine, because I gotta be sober, period. And the NyQuil had me off my rocker, okay? So, I dreamt that I found some money that was mine. It was another part of the dream I was gonna tell you about. Oh, this is the last part. Whatever it is you carrying. Last night in my dream, I was good and pregnant. Like, I was pregnant. And I don't always have dreams where I'm pregnant, but I was pregnant in my dream last night, and I knew it was a girl, and she wasn't moving. Like, in a dream, I'm like, hey, little mama, like, you gonna move in there or no? Like, I know she's in there. I was aware, and nothing in me was thinking like she wasn't alive. I was like, why she not moving? Like, come on, move. Okay, so when I was getting ready and in the bathroom and stuff earlier, I was like, God, why the baby wasn't moving? Like, why she wasn't moving? I'm like, is it me wondering, like, thinking something is wrong with her? Is that why I dreamt it? Came back today, released the word about don't stress mama like you're carrying. I need to go rewatch that. But when I was coming back, God was like, you stressed out, like, you're the reason why you don't feel her moving. It's not because she's not moving, right? And how crazy is that? I knew it was a girl in a dream, but it's not that she's not moving. So I Googled it. I was like, hey, when a pregnant mama is stressed, like, does the baby not move? And what I found, it was like the baby could very well be moving, but you so stressed you don't feel the baby moving. Your perception of the baby moving is off because you're so stressed. And I was like, because when I woke up, that was one of the first things from the dream I remembered. Like, I was like, my baby not moving. Why she not moving? That was me in a dream. And when I woke up, that was one of the first things I remembered. That helped me recall everything else. So, I don't know if that's y'all. I know I struggle with anxiety and all that. Like, but when I got sick, my hives broke out. Like, it'd be my hives, my stomach, and it's all rooted in anxiety for me. So, all that affects how you carry your promise, the health of your promise, all of that. I say that in the other video. I know I do. So I just wanted to remind us of that, because I know that's where I've been. For me, like, I really need to be in a routine. I don't do well when I'm not in a routine. So getting sick really I'm the type of person that gets anxious because I'm anxious. And so getting out of my routine and not being able to stick to the schedule really bothered me, while still picking up on other stuff, right? Still sometimes just being overwhelmed by the goodness of God, because, like, I'm not used to this, because he was talking to me about self-sabotage and stuff too. Like, I ain't trying to do that. So I was overwhelmed, and then I'm the type of person that gets even more overwhelmed because I'm overwhelmed, right? So it was a lot going on. But I just kind of wanted to share all that with y'all. I know that was a lot, but that's how my dream felt yesterday. That's why I thought, like, hey, maybe I'm tripping, because, like, it literally feels that chaotic in the spirit. And I dreamt of all, and not so chaotic in like a necessarily a bad way, but it's just a lot going on. And the whole, like, before the channel ever grows, I always have like a certain type of warfare that comes with the channel. Always. Like, just people. And I even had a moment where I was like, hey, look, God, I'm totally fine not sharing on a public platform anymore. Like, so when I'm down, I usually do listen to Stephanie Moore. Like, because I be trying, like, I need to fight. Like, come on, you know? And she was just saying that. Like, a lot of it, I was like, yo, like, yeah. But literally, like, I ain't asked for this. Like, and so especially when you feel people worried about you, because it's, why do you want this? I be concerned when people like, why do you actually want this level of gift, though? Like, why do you want this? Because I don't, right? So, yeah. And I would prefer to be a private prophet. Literally, I just had this conversation with God. Like, I'm cool. Nobody even knowing no more. Like, I'm fine. I'd rather just know in private. And in prayer the other night, he was telling me, like, I was talking about my kingdom spouse specifically, but this applies across the board. Just growing up and that maturity being there. And I'm not telling y'all, and even telling myself, like, you just so immature and you need to grow up. That's not what I mean. But he's still calling us higher. Like, it does not stop. And to be able to handle and carry well the things that he is trying to give us, there has to be a level of growth and maturity that takes place in you, down to like the self-sabotaging, all of that. But like there has to be like this grace to carry all of it. And he was talking to me about that too. And I was like, okay, God. So the breakthrough is here, but it still comes with stuff. Like if the breakthrough here, you know the enemy trying to stop y'all from that. To stop your family from experiencing it, everything. But then also like God using it to build you up. Because even when I first got sick, I was mad at God. I was like, why God, why? I don't have time for this, right? And that's still him pruning me, right? Making me stronger. And I'm over here mad, like, can I please just have an August where I'm not down and out for 2 weeks, please. Like, because the enemy be trying to kill me. Like, y'all, he be trying to kill me. All right? Like, and I was sick, breaking out in hives. I was driving last Saturday and almost got, like, hit by different... And I can always feel when the warfare is on the road. Like, I was like, why are you fighting me so hard? And he don't play fair. He don't, but God allows him to not play fair. And that's why I be looking at God like, why? Can we just... Please, I got stuff to do. And he really building us up for all of it. And it really is breakthrough. Your whole family, for your spouse's family, like, it's way bigger than us. Way bigger than us. Okay? We like the belly button. And it's funny because I've been thinking about that at work. Like, different roles and stuff. Like, you're the belly button. Like, you're the point of contact. And that's how the enemy coming at you, because you're the one that's connected to everything. Okay? So, I love y'all. I know my lip is busted over here. So, yeah, it's just a little crusty. It's okay. Yeah, y'all pray for me. And I'm praying for y'all. I miss y'all. But I also do love my breaks off of here. I'm not going to lie to y'all, because this is a lot. And this is a lot where I'm at right now. I'm like, growing it more again? Let's stay where we at. Like, but that's not what he's called me to. So, I love y'all. Pray this finds you well. See y'all in the next. Oh, also in a dream last night, I know I just told y'all that God was reminded me to go read Adam and Eve. But in my dream last night, me and him was talking about Adam and Eve to other people. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Like, we were sitting down having a conversation with other people, and I was telling them about it, but he was like also like it was kind of like we was doing it together. Okay? So that's exciting. But yeah, like, that's your spouse. Like, we beyond a lot of stuff, right? Like, that is your spouse. But yeah. So I went and read Genesis 2 today, that's the part we was talking about in a dream. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. You are a part of him. And he's aware that you are a part of him. But we was telling other people.